Who's doing an intro?
Can I, in the style of Fukushitu?
Hello!
Welcome to the tPod.
Slightly racist.
Go on then. Let's go.
Better put some like ancient Asian music below it. You know what I mean? Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the tPod with me, Ryano, Kirano, Bodio, Samo, and William.
Right.
That
was fantastic.
That was something. That was definitely something.
It sounded like Hungarian or something.
Hello, I can't.
Hello, welcome to the tPod.
We are the worst accent. Hello, I'm Terry Wogan.
Hello.
Hello
This is
and welcome
Terry
to the
Wogan.
racist pod, everybody.
We've had a lot of energy bundled over, considering we haven't really had a proper show in about 3 weeks because of Will's inability to stream, for one.
No, the first week we couldn't do it because I didn't feel well.
Gay? No, sorry.
The week after that, what'd you say? Sorry, what'd you say?
Should we start again?
No, keep going.
Let's keep going.
Sorry. So, Will was ill.
Take two.
Right,
Hello and welcome to the tPod episode 14 on the
Welcome to the tPod.
on the 10th of August 2014. It is the year. What year is it? Is it the year of the horse?
Yeah, it is.
It's the year of the tPod.
It actually is the year of the
It's
horse.
the year of the tPod.
Alright, so let's start again. Come on, people.
Got
Come
really
on.
warm legs.
There is no turning back. So if you didn't know,
Oh my God.
Fukushitu is also taking over ownership of the tPod.
They might actually be a registered company.
That is
So-
Fukushitu.
incredibly
Shitu.
racist. Oh,
No Chinese people use YouTube.
It's illegal.
first of all, Japan, mate. Japan. The country is Japan.
Alright, let's start again. Come on. Alright.
From the top.
Okay. From the top.
Fuck me.
Hello and welcome to the tPod episode 14, recorded on the 10th of August 2014. It's all about the 14s today, isn't it, guys? Yeah. Let's just.
Hey.
Can we start again? That was too.
Try not to sound like you're dying. Or on your deathbed.
Welcome to the intro pod.
Fuck, we're so out of practice.
It's been a while, guys. Give us a break.
Do you want me to do it?
Hello and welcome to the
Lost
tPod episode 2014, recorded on the 10th of August 2014. How is everybody doing?
You said episode 2014.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You do it.
Alright.
You get first time.
Hello and welcome to the tPod episode 14, recorded on the 10th of August. And today is hosts are me, Sam, Kieran,
Hello.
Will,
Hello.
Ryan,
Hello.
and Body.
Stop talking like that, it's incredibly racist.
That's my announcer voice.
That's not
Just
what
your
you
voice, but you sound like you've got an electric charge going through you.
Hello! Hello!
Hello.
We haven't done a podcast in a little while. We're sorry.
Because Will was
We're
ill that
actually
one
busy.
time.
Yeah, Will was ill. He was dead. He had Chinese disease or something. I don't know.
I had Ebola.
Chinese probably has a lot of.
So, what have
diseases.
we been doing this week?
Should we start with a person that's been on holiday for 3 weeks? Yourself. You've been gone for a while. That's a good Mr. Bean impression.
I haven't been on holiday, man. I've been on very important business meetings.
In the chocolate factory.
Discussing. Wait, what?
Chuckle Brothers memorabilia.
Oh, she's got nice boobies.
Yes, I've been doing, not hooking up.
Wait, what?
Businessmen.
Getting business contacts, getting jobs for the
Yeah.
North Pod. We're about to go
Nice,
to
good work.
Poland to build a cathedral.
Yep.
Move on, please.
Gotta keep not busy.
That was
going.
interesting.
Crack on.
I've been doing nothing. I watched The Hobbit. That was it.
Oh.
Yep, it's been another fantastic week in the world of Sam.
It's been a good week. It's been. Kieran's as well has been on holiday. How was that?
It was pretty good. It was pretty bloody hot though. I didn't like it.
It's
I
what
liked it
the
at same time.
life is like on the equator. You're very close to the
Indeed.
equator anyway.
Yeah, in the old Portugals. Yeah, it's pretty good. My internet connection was terrible though, so a bit angry about that. Other than that, not really done a lot. Read a bunch of books. That's about it, really.
Nice.
Mm.
Who's left to talk about the week? Me and Will.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Will. Shoot.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Okay. You didn't forget me this time as well. Well,
Sake.
One time!
fuck you, Ryan. Never forgive. Never forget. Well, I helped an elderly couple move house.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It never help someone move house. Never offer to help. Never help
The
someone
problem
move
is
house.
the problem is the old people didn't know it, and it was just Will throwing him out.
They had a nice house and I wanted it, so I did what I could.
You and
I
Consuelo
also-
breaking down the doors and just be like, "Get out!"
We
Will,
roll in with no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
were these people even moving house? Did you just run into their house and move them out?
Did
Well, I
you
wanted
even-
the house. They had a nice place. It was a nice, like, first floor apartment. It was lovely.
Did you just take it for yourself?
Well, you know, it was nice. I need to get away occasionally.
Did you at least use a
It's
dipper?
like down the road. Need a holiday, Mum. Just walk down the road.
Oh, I can't wait for next week though, because everyone is going away, and I'm staying here, and I get like 2 weeks alone. It's gonna be so bliss. It's gonna be bliss.
Masturbating
24/7.
24/7.
Yep, with one hand and playing games with the other. It's gonna be good.
You could do that with Civ, actually, yeah.
Take your time.
Right.
Right. What else have I done this week? I don't know. Nothing.
No,
Carry on,
let's
Ryan.
move on.
Ryan's shit week.
I've worked, I've edited, and I went to see a football match. First one I've been for a while. Hull versus AS Trenčín, which are a team from Slovakia, and there was about 28 of them, and they all looked fucking terrifying. Typical Slovakian males. There was a stadium full of 22,000 people, and I still think they would have lost to those 28 fans if they were if it was
I
like
still
a
think
battle to the death.
Sam. I think Ryan might need some water. He needs hydrating, really.
Yeah, he's getting a bit racist.
They were big built and they were intimidating people, and they would be if they've travelled all that way to see a football match. So they're very passionate
I
about
don't
their football
understand
team.
people who do that. I don't understand that. Those people are dumb. Those people are fucking stupid.
It's a good way
If you
to
go more than like 10 miles to watch a football match, you're dumb.
10 miles.
That's a bit mean.
Didn't it cost like 10 grand to follow the Ipswich team? No, the Ipswich team, the England team.
It will do.
Too confused.
Around
That's
the
people who do that are even dumber.
England, yeah. Well, England's a different sort of thing to following a club, really, because clubs like for me,
No, it's
obviously.
not. England is a club.
The football.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's a national
Sport
team.
pod.
There's no
Yeah, it's a
club. There's no
national
chairperson.
Same thing.
There is a
It's-
difference between a national team and a.
It's a
and
lot
just
more
regular club
personal
team.
because it's your club team is usually your local team. Unless you will, you support the biggest team that's near you because you're a Glory supporter. But anyway,
Main channel news.
Yes,
Ryan hasn't finished yet.
Just moving
Oh.
away.
I'm done. I've just finished. It was good timing.
Okay,
Moving
right.
away from the riveting conversation about.
We tried to do that smoothly, and then you're like, I don't think Ryan's finished. It's like, fuck, we almost had it.
I'll edit this out.
Channel news.
Hole Digger's just been cracking on. A lot's happened in the 3 weeks that we've been off. We've had the introduction of Sips and Shin into recorded sessions, and overall it's been quite enjoyable to watch. Usually around this time, especially for stuff like sort of Moon Quest, it sort of dies down a little bit and productivity goes down, but they're really making progress in some stuff.
Yeah.
And some of the episodes have been super fucking funny, seriously. The first episode where Shin was back and they had that little meeting inside their cabin.
You alright?
Yeah. It was just like, you can tell why they're recording such small batches now, because it means that they're just on fire with it, I suppose. Any other comments? Any?
I went to the Deep Dark on like my world, and I couldn't find any ore. So I don't know how they found ore. It's very confusing to me. I didn't get it, that bit.
Okay.
That's my addition.
Breaking news. Sam doesn't.
That was inspiring.
I didn't find
I
it.
have been touched.
I mean, it upset a lot of people that Shin and Sips appeared in it, especially Sips. People just fucking blew up about it, didn't they?
Yeah. Sips was amazing with that hand. The witch hand. That's good.
See, this is the worst part for me because I've been in Portugal with a terrible internet connection. I've got so much to catch up with.
Yeah.
But it
Not
just
as much
sounds
as
so
Lucy,
good.
though. Lucy's in
Yeah.
America somewhere. She keeps sending me messages apologising. It's just like, dude, it's fine. You're already out.
This
I'm kidding.
You
podcast.
sent the one with Sips in the
Wow.
hand. That was out quite a while ago.
Well, it was about a week ago.
Nah, it was longer than that. It was ages
It's
ago.
over a week then, maybe. I'm not too sure.
I have been working.
You've been busy.
Stupid work.
But it...
I might get some like transitions. I don't know where to get them from though.
Make them
Or, like,
yourself.
how- Yeah, we need people to make transitions for us.
But they've got to be kind of good. Yeah.
Yeah,
They've got to be kind of good.
Got
They've got to
to
be
be-
really good.
not rubbish.
If any of you listen to regular features, not that. I love that
If you send them the
podcast.
shit one, we'll laugh at you. Don't send them shit ones.
We'll play it and mock you.
We'll mock you like we did for the Q&A askers last week. Not yesterday, last week.
Yeah, basically, don't do regular features because
My
it only
question
works
comes
for
in-
them.
My question comes in the form of my answer. Question comes in the form of a fucking criticism. Fuck off.
Shut up.
Anyway, Noskov.
I haven't watched it.
They have a clue.
I've
What
watched
is it?
two of Nosgoth actually.
It looks a really cool game, surprisingly. A lot of people were confused whether it was Yogg's Discovery, but considering Square Enix made it, last time I checked they weren't an indie company, so
They're not.
I think it was just outright paid
Yeah, but
promotion.
Blizzard isn't really.
Yeah, but that wasn't a Yogg's Discovery either. That was just paid promotion.
Yeah.
There's only been two so far. No, two. Yeah, I think two.
What
Space Engineers and the one that Sips and Simon played together. I can't remember what it's called.
Truck and Tuesday on, or the other one?
No, it was,
Battle Block Theatre, was it?
no,
that was
what
Agent.
was it?
Oh.
It was like the
It wa-
ball one.
No, it was
The
like they had
what?
catapults and they fired at each other's bases.
Oh yeah, that was
I'm
weird.
looking it up.
I don't remember the name of that.
Looking it up.
Yeah, I kind of half with Nosgoth though because some kind of people on the in the Twitch chat or maybe on the podcast as well might can't remember the series Legacy of Kain. Because it's based on those. It's basically sort of like a reboot of it, and it's pretty good. It's a decent enough reboot, but I'm kind of just here like your last game ended on a cliffhanger, guys. Could you just make a new one that isn't Nosgoth, please? But
For sure.
They
The
won't
game was
listen to
Cannon
me.
Brawl.
Oh yeah.
Cannon Brawl.
That's a cool mechanic, though. I think it'd be a good.
It's super good.
Yeah, it'd
I
be
like
a good
games where you can
it'd
jump.
be a good game to play with your team, but they've only just introduced matchmaking because Kim tried to stream some yesterday or the day before, and it just completely fucked up. They were really struggling to get everybody they wanted into the team. They eventually got round to it, I think, but you know, it looks like the kind of game that'd only be fun if you were playing with your mates, if that makes sense. If you were playing it on your own and just grouping it up with people, I imagine it could be quite stressful. Same with like Gmod, I suppose. But it does look like really cool game, really cool mechanics. We'd love to do it with this channel at some point, if we can manage that.
Woohoo!
But maybe when it's on like Steam Summer Sale or something.
It's
So,
on sale now, isn't it?
yeah, I think I've got a beta key for it, but I just haven't downloaded it.
Oh,
See, the problem with living in somewhere that doesn't have a very good internet connection now is you have to really commit to a game before you download it, because it puts your computer like out of access for like 8 hours. It's ridiculous. But anyway, it's been really enjoyed the Nosgoth series, and there's been a lot of good multiplayer stuff on the channel recently. A lot more than there usually is. A lot more people being included.
It's
So-
good though. I like that.
Yeah, I mean like Gmod and Civ at the moment as well. It's using a lot of collaboration, I suppose. It's not just like diversity or whatever, and just Luce and Simon. In fact, I don't think there's been a video that's just been Luce and Simon in a hell of a long time. No, well,
Yeah.
it'd be the next conversation because it was Tug.
Yeah, Tug. That's like the old style games, isn't it? Well,
Yeah.
old style Yogscast video where it was Simon playing. I
So
like it.
there's an element of nostalgia with watching him play Tug.
And they used the Yogpod animation of him as a caveman.
No, yeah, they did.
Yeah, it was clever, yeah.
That's good.
When I first started watching it, I was like, are they going to mention the whole Yog Ventures thing? You know, they might want to just sweep it under the rug. But they mentioned it, so, you know.
Yeah, they just said, yeah, it's
very
no more.
honourable of them. They were just sort of matter of fact about it.
Am I right in thinking that Tug's not the only thing that they're going to be getting backers?
Yeah, they're getting more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get more.
I think all the things that aren't Tug related. I mean,
Posters and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're gonna still
Signed
get like
towels.
Yeah, well,
signed towels.
they had £50,000 or dollars saved up to do physical rewards. So,
I
stuff like
bet
that.
a lot of that got spent on Tug.
Hmm.
I mean, they're
Well, people were like the controversy. Like we were going to talk about a couple of weeks ago, but now it's out of date, I suppose. But people were like, "There's $100,000 that have gone amiss that the Yogscast haven't accounted for."
Yeah, that
And
annoyed me. Because they were like, oh, the Yogscast did a Kickstarter, it took 100 grand of it. But they didn't take it for themselves. They spent it on the fans.
I mean, if we put a lot of money towards an art pod and gave it all to Will, and Will started spending it carelessly, we'd take it off him.
I would
We'd be
never
like,
spend money carelessly, especially in the Notepod money. Jeez.
What's the last thing you
The
bought?
last thing I bought Aliens Colonial Marine. That perfectly sums it up, you know. Oh, it's a good game. It's a good game.
It's
Right.
not.
we discussed this a lot when it happened, when it was just me, Will,
Yeah,
and
it's kind of old
Kieran.
news now.
What? It's 'cause
That, and as well, you know, we're not so much clued up on it that we want to make a valid opinion to add to people's criteria, I suppose. It's just something that's happening, but we're not confident enough to talk about it because we just don't really know as much as other people. And there's been a lot of people who've made fools at themselves because they just don't know the facts. But anyway, less depressing.
Animated Adventures.
Do you think that the last of the animated adventures is a troll? Because they ended it on the last Shadow of Israel, which obviously ended there. But do you think they're trolling about the animated adventures being the last one because it was the last Shadow of Israel? I think they are. I think they're trolling.
Wait, what's the question?
Yeah, I don't really know what he's getting at.
Because they said it's the last animated adventures, yeah?
Right.
And Shadow of Israel ended on episode 43 or whatever, and the animated adventures was about episode 43 or whatever.
It didn't, was it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought that was before. Oh, okay. I thought the last episode was where Thingy died. Spoilers.
Who died?
No. KP.
Matt Mercurian,
Oh no, that was
yeah.
like a few episodes. It's not spoil. It's a fucking year old. Fuck you if you haven't watched it.
People complain when you spoil that Bruce Willis was the end.
Bruce Willis
dead
was
at
a
the end of
ghost.
Sixth Sense.
No, he wasn't dead. He wasn't dead at the end. He was dead the whole way through.
Who
Well,
the
yeah.
hell?
Snape
Find out.
killed Dumbledore. I'm trying to think of the spoilers now.
Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's dad.
Oh shit, son.
Is it?
Yeah.
And me and Kieran are the
He
same
died at the end of
person.
Mass Effect 3. Nathan Drake's
Halo is
a
rubbish.
dick.
Ryan is actually a massive nerd.
Come on, guys, let's not give too much away.
Best bets montage. Go, go. Oh,
Okay.
the bird just mentioned the best bets montage.
Sound like a 1920s like advert or something.
The 20s called. They want this voice back.
Dateline, not pod.
That was shit, Will.
Sorry. I'll just shut up now.
Good luck, shitlords.
I'm very surprised that Bebop wasn't in the best bits.
There was a lot more complaints again this time, wasn't there? They seem to do one really good one, and then one that's not as good, and then they do another good one, and then it's just... It's like us, basically.
Yeah.
It's like a
Hit and
roller
miss.
Moving
That is a
on.
good point, yeah.
Enter transition here.
Ba-da-ba.
I'll get like, if I get like a machine gun, just firing, that would be good.
Why would
Why
that?
would it?
Why would that fit?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of things.
Because Sam wants to kill us.
Can you brainstorm this later?
Yeah. Oh.
Other channel news, again, this is pretty outdated. Sips is everywhere. Like,
He still is everywhere.
yeah, but he was a lot more everywhere earlier on in the month.
There's a sipsidemic going on.
It's like
Like
Ebola,
Ebola.
but not.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Ah, dang Ebola.
Instead of Ebola, it's Ebola.
Ebola. Canadian.
There was a Sips virus where everyone got like Sips's powers. It would be so cool.
What powers does he have?
Like calling people guys, being funny,
Canadian powers.
mate, saying mate really awkwardly. That'd be great. Ruining everything.
Also being able to just walk in and go, oh shit.
Oh shit.
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 Quality entertainment.
Quality entertainment. 10 out of 10. The best guy.
Would review
Bebop.
again.
Bebop and the Nuke. If you watched that, there was a small Ridge Dog video, and then I went and watched it. Well, I watched it on the stream, but it was so amazing. I've really loved Bebop's series.
Bebop is
Good
good. I do like Bebop
Tell
a
us
lot.
what happened.
Well, Body, I nearly called you Luke. Body, Bebop launched a nuke, and it exploded, and it made mess everywhere. That's basically it.
Oops!
Oopsie doodle.
Whoops.
That's all I always say. Just, oops!
Next. We are sort of just flying through everything because it's all a bit out of date at the moment.
Yeah.
Just everything.
Well,
it's weird at the
massive
moment.
downer.
When you look back to when we first started, it's a lot weirder now because there's so many series that are going on that have continued for months, and they're just.
Yeah.
It's impossible to keep up with them all now. You've got to
Gmail, we
really.
should talk about every episode.
That's why I liked Will's idea. We should do like a Naught Pod every 2 weeks and do something else.
In between.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah. I didn't even know that was an idea.
Yeah,
Let us know what you
I think
think
it was only
on
me
our
and Sam.
subreddit.
Only Sam was there. That's all when he said it.
www.reddit.com/thenorthpod. Let us know if you like that idea.
That's not the URL.
Whatever the
Yeah,
fuck it
it's
is, look it up.
Good job!
Anyway,
Stripping's been releasing some amazing content recently. It's
Yeah.
like
Tell
so
us
well
why
edited.
it's so amazing, Ryan.
Because, in the style of Sips, I did it!
Hey!
What, you want to
So it
imagine
was a
or
highlight
something?
reel and Dark Souls death.
There was one highlight reel which was everything that he's ever done, essentially. And then the one that's just come out today, which was a montage of all of his deaths in Dark Souls in order. That took forever to do because I had to watch through like about how many episodes? About 60 episodes of Dark Souls, about 20 minutes long each.
Did you have to pause it every time he died and then write down the time and then?
Well, I had it all in Premiere, so every time he died, I could just sort of get the ins and the outs and put them into the timeline. So, but it was just watching. Like, if I'd go to work, I'd come back at 5, and then just have the clips running till about 11 o'clock at night, whilst doing other stuff.
You poor.
It was pretty funny when he was like, "Right, we're gonna play Dark Souls again, and we're not gonna die." You know, and like there's a minute of him talking about how he's not going to die, and then like 40
There's
more deaths.
there's about 30 deaths in the space. That was simply because I needed a way to sort of trim it down because it was getting way too long. So I was just like, he said that, and I was like, I know what I'm going to do. I just had this continuous. The problem was some of the audio was so loud. He literally screamed every time, so I had to turn it down.
My poor headphones.
But it was super good fun to edit. Stripping really likes it, which I'm happy about. And I mean, looking back, you know, when I started doing this as a hobby, I'd never expect to do it properly. You know what I mean? It seems a bit. It hasn't sunk in yet that I'm actually doing it for proper people. So, thank you everybody that's helped me this far because it's super awesome to do.
You're welcome, Ryan.
And who knows, there might be other stuff cropping up, but at the moment I'm just enjoying my life.
Yeah.
Nerd! Hat Films, they're on Shin's farm.
Those bastards.
Well, they
Get off.
were.
It was a really...
They were.
Even if you haven't kept up to date with Shin's Farm, you can watch those 2 episodes that they're in. And even just the one. And it just makes sense. It's like an own episode on its own. So, what was your favourite part in the episode? There was a lot of stuff that was in.
When Lewis was in the kitchen and Shin was outside and he was doing the French accent. That was my favourite part.
I like the part when Ross... They're obviously whispering how to get about, and Ross was telling Shin how to do something. Just put it in there. And then it just kicked off. I like the fact that they're instigators, like they're getting involved and they're getting people's feathers ruffled.
Yeah.
But it was weird that they censored themselves. That was a bit like, okay.
I think it's because it's Shin's channel and he doesn't like swear much.
That's fair.
He does say some questionable stuff, though.
Wow, yeah.
It's the same with Kim. Like, Kim's stuff was censored. Oh, she tried to censor it for the Mario Cup. But then he ended up talking about fisting. It's like, okay. Which reminds me, I'll pop that in as well. Or somebody else's, that's fine.
What, fisting?
Oh, Mario Kart.
Part of me wondered how much of it was sort of scripted, since they sort of knew which like buckets of things to go for.
Yeah, it was weird. But
It's a bit
It was still good effort.
Yeah, I don't think it
Even
was
if
too
it is,
much.
it doesn't really matter.
Moving on to... Are we going to talk about that Sigourney Weaver's interview with Kim? It's pretty cool.
I don't even know who that is, so...
She's the woman that
That's
played... Go on,
She
Karen.
was the main one. She was.
Sigourney
what's her
Weaver
fate?
played Ripley in Alien.
Yeah, that was at Ripley.
Like
Yeah.
one of the single most important roles in sci-fi history.
I don't like scary films.
It's not scary.
Because it was one of the first films, like a horror film, where the is it? It was just. It's not often that you have a female protagonist in films like that. I think that was
it
it.
was like it was sort of the Metroid era. Fuck.
Nobody
Was she
expected her
also-
to survive at the end. I think that was the key thing when they
Was she
initially
also,
watched it.
Remy in Ratatouille?
Are you looking up her
I
IMDb?
don't think she was she?
She was.
But that was a man, though, man.
Says a lot about Sigourney Weaver, doesn't it?
Oh,
Kim was shitting herself. Oh, she was so nervous, and I'm not
To be
surprised.
honest, I would shit myself if I had to interview Sigourney Weaver because it's like she is pretty fucking incredible.
So how about this? Because we did the interview with Kieran Dave, if it was just a one-on-one basis, like who would you be more intimidated by when interviewing somebody in the Yogscast? Which would you be the most nervous for?
Ross.
Nah, Ross seems like a decent enough guy to speak to.
I imagine he'd make it pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
But
I'd have to say Lewis, because I don't know. I imagine he'd be swell. I imagine they all would be, but there's a lot more conversations. There's a lot more awkward questions you could ask. Like, so what about Yog Ventures or Yog's Discovery? And like, what happened to Game Jump and Bet? There's so many questions where you could really sort of piss him off, essentially. You know what I mean?
And Shadow of Israel coming back.
Do you like cheese, and should it be implemented into Minecraft?
oh god.
We will talk about insomnia in a little bit as well. But yeah,
Damn it.
the interview was about Alien Canoe. No, it wasn't.
It was-
It was
Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation, which looks like a top game.
Yeah, they said that about Aliens Clone more.
That was only because the
Yeah,
press
'cause
were lied
they
to.
showed misleading footage. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
they did. Watch the footage.
I got to play some at Rezzed. I say this like every time I mention it, but yeah, it was pretty good. My only worry is that there's not a lot to it, but who knows? Anyway, Civ 5. Who do you think will win? We're at this stage where we don't know who will win. Who do you think will win?
I think it's Trot's pretty good for it at the moment.
I'm gonna say Trot. Yeah, I think he's building a sneaky rocket.
I think Pav might, because I don't know why Trot got involved in the war in the first place. Because there was no need. Unless he didn't want to be that sort of player that was like Rivian and didn't really take part in anything. Which
I think
isn't...
maybe if he
Go on.
was going tactical, then he could be doing it so he can like maybe knock Lewis down a bit, and then he can keep going up.
knocking down a peg, yeah.
Which
It's a good game so
I'm
far because
enjoying
it could go any way, really.
Yeah.
Especially with last episode when they did the spoilers, when Rivian were on a diplomatic victory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Basically, Duncan was about to win, but everybody voted for Rivian to win as world leader, which of course wins you the game. And it was really funny because Shin voted for him, and he's like, Spain says yes. we spoke about the intern Ben a little bit. He is an intern helping Terps on the business side, I suppose, and he's created a project, I suppose, which is Inside Yog Towers, which, if you didn't know, is a Twitter page which is just a few pictures and videos of stuff that's going on in the Yog Towers taken from his bystander perspective. And it's pretty good. He's doing really well with it, isn't he?
He's getting his own story behind it. The otter.
Just killing everyone.
Terrorizing.
I like it. Yeah.
Killed
Po-
Reginald.
poking Tom in the back of the head with a tape measure. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
We
Not
would
doing it.
love to interview you sometime, Ben. That would be super swell. And he also documented the death of Ted, which was
oh yeah. Mario Kart Cup.
I saw a video where they like gave out a cup, but I didn't watch it.
because you didn't want to know who won.
Great.
Yeah.
It's a really good series. I think it's good to see a lot of people take part in it, and it's lucky that Kim got it all out because obviously she got a little bit ill last week.
Yeah.
So it's been good content to put out while she's recovered, and it has been good content. Like I like the Mario Kart stuff.
Yeah, it's nice to have like inter-office, well not inter-office, but in the office, like
Which is
competition.
why, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if I say was a Yogscast channel, I'd want to do it from Bristol.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if we all had our own, I'm not saying, you know, hypothetically,
Not
if we had our own
lifting up
YouTube
there,
channel to
guys,
run, I'd want to run it from the office because you've got so many people to collaborate easily with.
And they've
I
got
mean,
great internet.
And they have free
Yep.
food. It's always a
Free
plus.
drinks.
Yeah.
I don't think it's free food, but they've got the drinks machines.
They've
and
got
stuff.
Squares bars. They're free.
Oh, Jesus Christ, let's go now. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Move in.
Oh,
Naught
sweet.
hours.
Put in your application.
I refuse to eat square bars because they're basically a bar of lies.
That's a fair point. That's supposed to be a
Right, square,
rectangle.
is that your point?
Yeah, they're not even square.
They're a bar
That's
of
deep.
lies. Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
the single
like,
most
yeah,
kind of
it's
like sixth form poety thing I've ever heard. It's just a bar of lies, guys.
It is a bar of lies.
Oh.
I saw the saddest thing that anyone could ever see the other day.
Is it that guy making nachos in the microwave?
That's so funny. No, it's one person riding a tandem bicycle.
Oh god, that actually does sound quite depressing.
What if he's just taking it back to the rent place where
Ah,
he
yeah,
rented
but-
it from?
I don't know that. His girlfriend just broke up with him in my mind.
Gotta take
Lance
this
Armstrong's
comedy
girlfriend.
bike.
At least he's not in one of those like swan boats on his own.
Oh no.
That'd be pretty depressing.
Oh.
With two ice creams, just pedaling.
Just pedaling and crying.
But that wouldn't work because you just go round in circles. Because you have two people have to
No, you
pedal.
can. No, you can pedal with one person. It'll work fine.
I mean, you got to think about it.
He's speaking from experience.
It's not a rowing boat, Sam. It'll work with. It works normally with
No.
one person.
My brother went on holiday the other day and they hired a swan boat or whatever, and they took it in the sea, and one of the sides broke. The chain broke or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was just going round in circles.
Well, maybe something other than the chain broke.
No, because they could steer it.
Why? Who was your brother in this boat with? In this
His
romantic.
friends, I don't know.
In this romantic boat with his friends.
Was he
He's
getting
not
a
gay.
Was getting a bit dehydrated.
No, that's not. That's for racism, not for homophobia. Jesus.
No, okay.
Anyway,
Moving on. Just move on to not relevant.
Not relevant.
Not relevant, is it?
that's the section about us.
Wow.
I-52, I'm not going, but these guys are.
No, me neither.
There's
You
not-
said these guys. It's only me and Kieran that go in.
I thought Will was
The-
going.
I was gonna go, but my friend's not going because he's on holiday, so I can't. I'm not going on my own. Can't.
What are you on about?
doesn't love you.
Yeah.
Ryan and Kieran are going.
No.
Well,
He's got
well,
Kim
your
now. He
friends-
doesn't need me.
Oh.
Will, are you suggesting that? Are you suggesting that you have friends outside of the tPod?
Well, maybe.
Didn't you read the contract, mate?
Shit, I didn't.
Can't have them.
No.
Yeah.
Can I get out? Can I get out of the contract, please?
No, it's 25 years.
20.
contract.
What if I kill myself? Will I get out?
25,
No.
yeah. No.
Oh.
Luke gets ownership of your
Reanimate
body.
dead body.
Luke.
Yeah.
Luke gets ownership of my body.
He does.
What did you say? Oh my god. Oh no.
Contract.
It's awful.
I-52, what's there? I don't know.
There's the Yogscast. There's other stuff. There's Zane Lowe on Monday nights. But I don't think Kieran cares.
Welcome to
much
Zane
for
Lowe. Zane Lowe is going to give you some brand new music because his name is Zane Lowe, and he's got to make sure that you recognise that his name is in fact Zane Lowe. Music.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry. Luke's going to Insomnia as well.
So it seems like our.
But he's not going. There's me, Kieran, and a guy called Andrew that are going together. We've got a place booked in that. But Luke's just going for the day. We're going for the 3 days. So you'll see us around.
You in a hotel together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Are you sharing rooms together? Are
Okay.
you sharing rooms?
Yeah, there's a double bed as well, so I think
Oh,
me and Andrew are
nice.
sharing that.
Nice,
so
nice. You get top and tail, you know?
Suck it,
What are you
Kieran.
gonna do?
I think Kieran gets the longest straw in this case because he doesn't have to share a bed. He gets his
Oh,
own.
nice.
See, and
Oh,
this is
oh.
why this is why I didn't want you to book my hotel if I was going.
Well, you're
Oh,
not
for
up.
fuck's
Well, you're not up for spooning.
I'd
That's a bit weird.
sharing a bed with. No, that's awful.
What if you
Thanks,
don't like
Will.
the smell of each other?
Thanks, mate.
No, it's. Well, Kieran, think about it. How old are you?
It's legal.
Yes, it's legal.
It's still legal.
Yeah, okay, let's move on.
Can we stop saying it's still legal?
Just thinking about it. Just thinking about it.
Okay, Kieran. If I'm ever very lonely one day,
Give me a buzz.
Oh.
I'll drive down.
fucking hell.
So,
Good old fashioned cuddling. Anyway,
Let's move on.
so just walk up to Ryan or Kieran or Luke and just have a nice chat with them about how it's still legal.
please do not put in any of that legal thing.
You should be able to recognise us. Kieran's quite recognisable with his beard.
Yeah.
And me with my glasses.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good weekend. I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to
it
it.
should be good.
I will give somebody £5 if they find them and they jump on their back.
Oh
I will-
fucking
I
hell!
will actually give
Do
you
it.
£5.
It's
Never
a,
mind,
It's a
I
no
went-
competition. You have
I
to
went-
film it as well. If you film it
Yeah.
while
Oh,
running on
for
stand, like,
fuck's
jump on their
sake.
back and do it,
Jump
we will
on
send
right.
you £5 and you will be featured on one of the naught pods. It has to be
In a
legal.
year's time, me and Kieran are both wheelchair bound because somebody jumped into our
That's even better.
spines.
Jump on
Don't
them even
jump
more.
on
You can't
their
hurt the
back
legs because their legs don't
aggressively.
work.
Thanks, guys.
I really want somebody to film themselves eating a banana and making awkward eye contact with either Kieran or Luke or...
Did you realise I
Right.
just do it right back?
If you just
You'll
get a
start
picture
eating the other side of the banana. It'll be like that scene in Lady of the Tramp.
Oh god!
Yeah, I'll be
If
recognisable.
somebody gets a picture of them, make sure you send it to me.
We can use it as the thumbnail.
It'd just be amazing.
I'll be recognisable.
Yeah.
Just look for a man with a big beard.
The Last of Us porno movie. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder if that exists. Let me.
It does exist.
Probably.
Hang on. Let me Google it. The Last of. See, porn films used to have really clever names.
I'm pretty
But now
sure.
it's
I'm
like
pretty sure it will.
XXX.
I'm pretty sure it will have a kind of fancy name. I remember winning £20 on a bet in uni when I said that the porn tie-in for Tron Legacy was going to be called Prawn Legacy, and I was right. Fun fact: it's the first movie
Ow.
to feature a glow job.
I
Why
just
are we
I just
talking
found
about
one. Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Oh, I've heard of that one before, yeah.
Then there's Kara Loft Womb Raider. I've heard of that one.
Kara
Hang on.
Loft.
Princess of Persia, True Middle Eastern Beauty. Oh god, that was quite revealing. Oh god, Gecky Fit. It's like We Fit.
Oh, God.
Final Fuck X. Oh god. Pokey a Mum. That one's in Japanese. Super Hornio Brothers. Oh, it's something Mario Brothers. Another one. They're all in. Most of them is Japanese.
What?
Justice Young Vice City porn. Okay. There's no Last of Us one. I can't find one.
Moving on.
We promise will be more exciting next week.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in, guys. That was really good.
So hang on. Before we stop, what do you think? What do you think of the idea of doing a notepod every 2 weeks and then something else every other week, like the Q&A episode or the other or any other?
I could get behind that. I think that's actually a smart idea.
Thanks, Kieran.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Ryan.
What did I say?
Ryan is actually somewhat slightly agreeable.
For once.
Oh,
We should do a quiz show next week.
quiz show. What the fuck?
Can I be the
Trivial-
quiz master?
If you want to be.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for listening, guys. Bye!
Fuck you!
Yeah, bye.
Okay.
Mwah.
Bye!